Carrie Lee, let's talk about the November elections, which are certainly heating up around here.
Let's talk about that, Thomas. Look at this. A new Rasmussen poll released first to Fox 29 shows the race for the Senate seat in Pennsylvania is narrowing. Look at that. The survey of likely voters giving Republican Pat Toomey 45% of the vote. Democrat there Joe Sestak getting 39%. 5% prefers some other candidate, and 11% they're still not sure, but there is time. Toomey has maintained a measurable lead throughout the summer, but now with Labor Day upon us and voters starting to pay more attention, will the numbers shift even more? Let's bring in our political reporter, Bruce Gordon. Bruce, these latest numbers from Rasmussen do represent a little bit of movement.
Yeah, they do, Carrie Lee, absolutely. 2 weeks ago, the Toomey lead was 9 points. That was right around the time the Democratic Party began airing a TV spot on behalf of Sestak, the one branding Toomey a Wall Street insider. It aired just a couple of seconds ago. Tonight, Sestak has his own ad on TV, his first of the general election campaign, and the theme is familiar.
Do you think corporations pay their fair share? Pat Toomey thinks corporations shouldn't pay any taxes.
Let's not tax corporations. I think the solution is to eliminate corporate taxes altogether.
Now, that Toomey soundbite comes from a 2007 appearance on CNBC in which he advocated lower taxes to help U.S. businesses compete globally and create jobs. But today, Sestak told me during a Philly campaign stop that the comments are another reminder that Toomey is Mr. Wall Street.
He'll favor them. I have, since I've left 31 years in the Navy, fought on the side of the working families. I'll always be for them, for us. And so that's the choice they have, and I think we just need to make that clear.
The Toomey camp fired back today, a spokeswoman saying, quote, Congressman Sestak takes Pat Toomey's comments out of context. In the 2007 video, Pat was merely trying to explain that consumers ultimately pay for taxes on businesses through higher prices, end quote. Sestak TV buy is very light so far, mostly western and central Pennsylvania, nothing in Philadelphia, Carrie Lee.
But that's going to change, I bet. Bruce, ultimately, though, you know, Philly is hugely important to Sestak if you think about it.
It is, Carrie Lee, and there is reason for Republicans to be a bit nervous. Ed Rendell has proved you can win Philly big, do reasonably well in the collar counties of Bucks, Montgomery, Delaware, and Chester, and lose virtually all other counties in Pennsylvania and still win a statewide race. Look at how lopsided Philadelphia has become. Democratic voter registration since 2003, up 140,000. That's a 17% increase. Republican registration in that same period, down about 17%. Now, some in the GOP are getting frustrated with lopsided losses in Philly that may cost their candidates a statewide race. Kevin Kelly of the Loyal Opposition blames his own party's leadership.
You've got leadership, and I use that word loosely, in charge of the Republican Party in Philadelphia, who aren't interested in growing the party, they're interested in controlling it. And the smaller it is, the easier it is to control, and it's just that simple.
So how do you grow the party? How do you get folks back into the Republican Party in Philadelphia?
Well, the growth now is because of a lack of any kind of message from the leadership in the city, is in the independents, people who are frustrated with both sides. And I think those people you can go after with a very well-articulated message.
Kevin Kelly supports the GOP candidates, obviously, Carrie Lee, but he is aware that the party's weakness in Philadelphia could make a Toomey victory, at least in this race, much tougher come November.
Yeah, all too true. All right, Bruce Gordon, thank you. Thomas.
Carrie Lee, a local business